Annyeonghaseyo, this is meowmurai. Let's continue our game of the First Descendant running on PC. Okay, apologies. I didn't realize that my mic was not working. So, I had no idea. I've been chatting this whole time over the past couple days, not realizing that we weren't getting sound through the mic. I can even see on my device that I have sound coming through to it, but for whatever reason, my PC just wasn't receiving the sound. So again, sorry about that. I had no idea. From my end, things looked like they were working fine. What are we doing? We are in the... I don't think we're going to get any more mail. I think we already did all 15 days of that event. Yeah, alright. So, over here. And over here. Or over here. Okay. Make our way up. Haley's thighs are impervious to cold, thankfully. Who knew?
방어 병력의 수준이 완료되었고, 그럼 지금 바로 시설 수색에 들어간다.
Oh, it's kind of a bummer. we got the last half of that mission, but that's okay.
수비대 병력이 만만치 않군.
여긴 걱정하지 마. 그쪽 특강을 잘 부탁해, 교수님.
Oh, locked at 60 again?
역별 시설을 찾으면 한 방에
where is
끝내고
that?
돌아가자고.
Says my max is 120. Huh. I guess this area is locked at 60? That's super weird. Why do games do the things they do? That is the question. Okay, say love you, I guess. C'est la vie. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I didn't realize you couldn't hear me. I've been chatting this whole time on the mic, but I didn't realize that the mic wasn't working on the viewer end. Yeah, it happens on occasion. Yeah, happens on occasion. Every once in a while, a Windows update will just knock my sound out, and I have no idea that it's happening because on my end, I have my mic hooked up to a condenser amplifier, so I see a blinking light every time I'm talking. but I don't realize that Windows is not receiving the signal. So yeah, I apologize. As I said, I never know when it happens. So I can go like days and days without realizing that I'm not getting any sound through the mic. Oh, okay, that's an actual person. I think I need to do this with a public. At this point in time in this part of the game, it's kind of hard to do things solo. Yeah, no. I mean, thanks for letting me know. In your own way. My friends will come on here and they'll remind me occasionally when they have a chance to join the stream, knowing that I have a problem with my setup. Yeah, my setup is really designed for studio recording, so I've sort of jerry-rigged everything to do live streams for games. So as I said, sometimes Windows just doesn't want to cooperate. It's doing the Windows thing. And my capture PC is still Windows 10, and because it's too old to upgrade to Windows 11, I have to put up with its quirks. I don't know, first world problems. But thanks for coming back. It's always good to have you. Even though I know you fell off with this game. But just as an FYI, they have actually the Magnum Studios, the developers of this game, they actually have made a lot of improvements to the drop rates and the bugs. So it's a bit of a different game now than it was when it launched. I think when you were playing it a lot. And they're constantly listening to feedback, which is really good about this particular studio.
저 방향에서 역배열 에너지가 검출되고 있어요. 확실히 이곳은 복사열 흡수 코팅이
Okay, you guys don't know what you're doing either. Great. All three of us are just wandering around.
여기로 옮긴 이유를 알 것 같아요. 내각에 아주 유리할 거예요. 하지만 의아한 부분도 있어요. 하기오스에서 관측한 역배열
Yeah, I never want to make anybody feel like they're not welcome here.
이런 비가 동굴이
Even though sometimes, you know,
유지하고 있을 리 없어요.
I'll say some questionable things.
미안한데 한가롭게处理할 시간은 없을 것 같아. 대규모 벌거 서무리가 그쪽으로 가고 있어.
Oh, it's weird. You have to be with other people that have never run a mission before. I almost always run into people who have like done this like hundreds of times.
그 버려진 쪽으로 향하고 있었나. 연습함을 불러라. 나도 그곳으로 강화하겠다. 거기서 암원을 감시하던 시절이 생각나.
But I guess there's new players every day, so.
암원을 감시했다고.
Oh, you can tell I was talking. Yeah, I do keep the window on my video kind of small, so it is sort of hard to see that my lips are moving. But I don't want like my picture to take up too much of the screen.
벌거서 지휘관도 비슷한 말을 했었다.
I don't know, maybe it's something I need to reconsider.
단말기를 통해 이 시설과 연결된 시스템에 접근했어요. 뭐가 됐든 정보를 찾아볼게요.
I mean, it took me a long time just to even get the webcam, because for the longest time I was doing voice only. well, thank you. It's good that you're back. Good that you're back as well. I was like, oh god, I pissed off Opistar. Gosh, I'm sorry. I felt really bad for a minute there.
계승자, 저건 계승자. 이 설비는 함선에 탑재되어
Yeah, but like through the years, various commentators were like, "Well, why don't you have a face cam?"
대체 무슨 일이야?
Like, you have the voice, why not the face?
이제 방법이 없는 건가?
잠깐.
I was just like being super stubborn about it until I realized, you know, it is kind of important to have the face on there, even if I'm not necessarily being super emotive at the time. For a while, you know, I'd do this without the face cam, and then I would just constantly look at the camera whenever something happened. I was like, yeah, you know, I should probably just leave this thing on. Commentary-free games or commentary-free streams are one of those things I don't really understand because they feel really detached. At that point in time, I think people should just like watch a movie instead. Because I used to watch streams with I used to do the same thing. I used to watch streams without commentary. But then, you know, it would have a title like, you know, Half-Life 2 walkthrough. But it would be like the first time the person's played the game, and so they would wander around in the stream, you know, getting lost, and maybe falling through the floor or something like that, and I wouldn't understand what was going on. I was like, is this a walkthrough, or is this the first time you're playing? And without somebody talking you through it, then it can be kind of a confusing experience. I sort of like to know what a person's thinking too, if they're like looking at a puzzle and they're trying to figure something out. And commentary free means that you're just like looking at somebody maybe solving a puzzle, and you're just not understanding what their thought process is and why they're stuck, or you know, something along those lines. I also can't ask for help if somebody like actually knows the answer if it's commentary free. So. I don't know. I know some people like commentary free. I don't really understand it. To me, it's like listening to a radio without a DJ. I mean, there's definitely a time and a place for it. Oh, cool. Doesn't like me, apparently. Nope, getting slapped around for some reason. What am I getting hit by?
긴급 전송 신호 확인. 전송을 시작합니다.
Oh, seriously? Wow. How is the mission over and I still die? I don't. Yeah, I mean, I mean, you played 400 hours earlier, so I'm not sure how much new content there is for you at this point in time. But it has changed now. So like I was looking for some material which had a pretty low drop rate. And now you can click a little box that lets you cycle through different missions with the same item that drops, and it increases your chance of getting that item every time you play. So then it's not so much a matter of random generation. It's a negative random generation now. So it's random generation plus it remembers the whether or not you got the item that you're looking for in your last play.
계승자.
which is what people think of when they hear random generation.
에이직스팀의 작전 결과는 공유받았다. 솔직히 그 버려진 장치를 처음 봤을 땐 모두 끝난 줄 알았지. 그래도 그 시설을 조사한 덕분에 용케 새로운 시설의 존재를 찾아냈어. 역배열 용광로라. 마침 사령부에서도 지형 스캔을 통해 정상 범위를 벗어난 고열원체를 발견했었다.
Yes, that's the idea. Is that for those items that are needed for completing quests, or if you're targeting them in your if you're targeting them the item in your menus, then that should now be available to you without starting over on your roll. Right, your random roll doesn't start over. It actually, you gain more percentages as you play. But again, it also doesn't take away the random nature of the game too. So they're giving you, they're still making it random, but they're just making it so that it's, so that there's a larger guarantee at the end.
카일, 말씀하십시오.
슬슬 알비온으로 일반 병사들이 도착할 거다. 전선에서 싸우던 병력들을 단계적으로 퇴각시키고 있어. 모두 침착하게 방어하고 계획된 후퇴를 반복하며 시간을 끌어줬다. 사상자는 예상보다 많지 않다. 하지만 슬슬 최후의 시간이다. 카렐이 함선에서 내려왔다는 보고도 있었어.
Oh, at this point in time, if I make a public game, every single boss is a one-shotter. I actually have to purposely play a private match if I want to play a new boss. Everybody has a build that one-shots a boss now.
계승자들은 이곳에 희망의 불씨를 지피려고 왔지. 함께 불구덩이로 뛰어들어달라고.
So it's like boss phases in, 5 seconds later, boss dies.
태초에 선 유적 내부에서 싸우려면 소규모 그룹으로 움직이는 게 편하다.
That's true, there is a team wipe mechanic, but usually there's somebody on your team that can wipe the boss out in 1 or 2 actions. Again, at this point in time, with the community being what it is.
관객이 이렇게 많이 몰리고 있는데 갑자기 공연 끝내면 섭섭하지. 끝까지 시간 벌어볼게. 통신 종료.
Oh, maybe not in hard mode. I've only been playing on normal.
안 되겠군. 보급과 정비를 마쳤으면 전원 고열원체 위치로 이동한다. 두 전선 모두 시간이 없다. 우리가 서둘러야 한다.
알겠어.
I mean, it's true they're super helpful, but if I actually want to experience the boss, then it's kind of a bummer. Jump into a boss fight, you're like, oh yeah, I'm raring to go, and then it's dead. Like, oh, okay. What happened with the last, or I can't. I think it was like the Sleepwalker, the walking tank with all the moss on it. I was like, all right, let's fight this guy, and then he was just dead. And I was like, oh, okay, well, so much for testing my new strategy. I just walk in and he's dead.
전원, 작전 수행을 위한 임무를 분배하겠다. 다들 알고 있겠지만.
Those meta builds are fun. I mean, they're fun for a reason. You know, if you can spend all the time building that kind of build, it is awesome when you do it.
이곳에 쿨란이라고 불리는 요새 수비대장.
I will probably never do that.
쿨란은 이 지역으로 떨어진 다수의.
I mean, I'm using an assault rifle for goodness sake. It's like not really the meta gun type.
레피, 넌 나와 함께 쿨란으로부터 팀을 보호한다. 주요 길목을 차단하고 쿨란이 나타났을 때를 대비 유리한 지형을 선점해야 한다.
Yeah, I see videos on making those builds.
안내자와 함께 역별 용광로 수색을 부탁한다. 안내자.
But at the same time, I kind of want to play a regular game the first time around. Maybe when we get to hard mode, I'll have less patience, and I'll just want to get to the end and beat stuff as fast as possible. But I'm not at that point yet.
괜찮다. 멀리서 잘 보이던 것도 가까이 다가갈수록 멀어지는 게 있지. 나에겐 아이샤가 그랬다.
언젠가 보이드에서 그녀를 찾아 나선다면 내가 힘을 보탤게요.
그땐 부탁하겠다.
I mean, I'll certainly play until Enos is released. I think it's January, end of January. They'll release her.
계승자, 이 시설에선 언제서인지
Maybe by then I'll finally,
거실에
beat the
보이드
game
에너지가 검출되고 있어요.
or play all the story missions.
여길 조사하면
Is that I'm certainly not the
자세한
fastest
정보를 알수
person
있을
to play
거예요.
these kind of games.
경비가 삼엄하지만 날 저곳으로 데려가줘요, 계승자.
Like I told my friend about this game because I knew he was a Destiny player, and I asked him to check it out. And, I don't know, probably like a month or two passed before I talked to him again. And by the time I talked to him again, he had gone through, earned every single Descendant, had all the ultimates, and was telling me how to play the game. And I was like, I'm still like level 20, so... He's like, oh, no, you gotta get to the ultimates, you gotta get to hard mode. I'm like, yeah, well, talk to me next year, and maybe I'll get to hard mode. And that's what it looks like. It looks like probably by the time the year's over is when I'll finally do that. That's just because, I play this game like 2 hours max, right? Usually play for an hour-long session, and that's it. You'd be amazed how long a game takes to play if you only limit yourself to an hour. That also kind of ensures that I don't get bored too. I don't get burned out on something. Yeah. Tinkering is more fun. I don't know. I mean, some people. I mean, that's their goal in life is to break the game, and that's their fun. Which more power to them.
저건 거신 잔해군요. 계승자, 거신의 부식성 체액이 제어 패널을 망가뜨려 접속할 수 없는 상태예요. 저 패널을 파괴하고 비상 제어 장치를 통해 우회 접속을 시도하는 게 좋겠어요.
Like, I like to know how to do it, but I mean, I'll never take the time to make those builds. Melee enemies are the worst. Just like eat your shield and they only take like 3 shots to kill.
됐어요.
As soon as they get close to you,
이제
you're
비상
almost
제어
dead.
장치에 접속할 수 있겠어요. 이 시설은 거신의 잔해를 녹이기 위해 만들어진 용해로의 부속
Yeah, that's true.
상이었어요. 장착된 무기나
it's like a-
탄약 적재부, 장갑
It's like my
등을
my old gym
녹이기
teachers
쉽게
used to
만든
say.
공정이었죠.
If you cheat, you're only cheating yourself, right? So you actually kind of miss out on all the experience of making that ultimate build and being good enough to play the ultimate build. And so, consequently, it may not be as fun. Or like, if you sign up for WoW nowadays, they give you like a level 80 character, whatever the max is nowadays. Like, well, it's nice to start off with a max character in an MMO, but now you don't really know how to play a max character because you've never spent the time to do it. So you may end up playing a game totally wrong. just because you know, just because you have no experience. You know, playing the game from a sucky character to a maxed out character. Yeah, I think the problem with the meta builds too is that those builds take a long time to make. Like, it sounds really, really simple when you see like a video or read a description on how to do it, but it's just like the constant time sink to get all those materials. I'm just like, I don't know, man. I mean, I guess it's worth it in the end, but boy, that's a long journey to have one character specific build, which may not work on like every boss. It's like that with Elden Ring. You know, I see a one boss killer, and then it's just that one boss that it works with. As soon as you run into another boss, then the game becomes impossible. Like, oh, okay. Yeah, this is not what I expected it would be. Yeah, I know. I used to hate my gym teacher for saying that, but you know what? 50 years later, he's right. You really got to do it yourself. And if you cheat, you know, you really are just cheating yourself. Although in his case, he was talking about working out, you know, gaining muscle. I was like, what are you talking about? How do you cheat at that? That was, you know, before I realized that you could take supplements. And, you know, there are many illicit means to build muscle if you want to do it.
저곳에 거신을 녹이는 용해로가 있을 거예요, 계승자.
I mean, Elden Ring is not... You're not really ever meant to be good at it. I mean, the game cheats constantly. You know what I mean?
새끼리라고 해도 설비 전체에 방어 병력이 가득해. 전투를 피할 순 없을 테니 조심해.
Or at least, it was definitely... It was more obvious in that last expansion. Shadow of the Erd Tree, that the game was just rampantly cheating. It's like, oh, okay, I get that. I get the game now.
가까운 곳에 시설 제어 단말기가 있어요. 날 그곳에 연결해주면 정보를 확인해 볼게요.
You guys don't think I know what I'm doing. I do not. I have no idea. Oh yeah, I don't like the DLC as much as the base game. I know a lot of people say it's game of the year, but I'm just like, I don't see it. Where the hell am I going? Am I going down here? Oh, Dark Ninja came back for me. Thanks, Dark Ninja.
계승자, 벌거스는 거신의 잔해를 녹여서 고농축 에너지 물질을 만들고 있었어요. 확실히 이 정도 엔트로피를 지닌 에너지로 철의 심장을 가열하면 반물질 상태로 만들기 충분해요. 이것이
Yeah, like I said, I mean, the only reason I don't like the expansion as much
그럼 우리도 이곳에서
is
명령을
because, again, the bosses were just obviously input reading.
이곳은 거신의
Whereas, like, the base
용의
Elden Ring game,
그
I think they
물질로
hide it pretty well
철의
that they're
심장을
doing
가열하는
input
곳이
reads,
따로 있었어요.
but it's just absolutely shameless in Erdtree.
역배열 용광로겠죠. 이곳과 물리적으로 연결되어 있을 테니 제어 단말기에서 정보를 찾아볼게요.
Or I guess it's not pronounced Erd, but you know what I mean.
확실히 용해된 거신 잔해가 이곳에서 멀지 않은 곳으로 흐르고 있어요. 도면을 살펴볼게요.
I'm full of junk. Yeah, that is this game. It's just constantly be full of junk. I like how some things are tagged as rare, but they're clearly not rare. I mean, I run into them all the time. It's like, don't tell me this thing is rare. Yeah. I actually went through and I think I got almost all the shard tree blessings. I think I was maybe missing like 3 or 4 at the end of the game. But I'm not talking about like the damage that you're doing in the game, but like that first boss that you fight in the Erdtree. I can't remember. I was fighting her, and then I think I was doing either a dodge move or some sort of parry, and like the second I did that move, the second I dodged, she did a long range attack, which is like there's just no way, there's no way it's doing that in any sort of human reaction. You know, it absolutely knew every single time I dodged, and it absolutely countered me every single time. And again, this was pre-patch. Yeah, the girl with the 2 swords. It's like that boss fight, which is actually one of the better boss fights. But that boss fight just really taught me. I was like, okay, this game is cheating. And it's super shamelessly cheating. Whereas, like, if you play Milena, like, it cheats, but it doesn't cheat super frequently, and so it feels more fair because it's not cheating every single time. But yeah, that game, like I said, that game cheats. The expansion cheats for sure. There's just no way around it. So I just ended up playing that game with a double dagger build, and that's how I finished it. You know, not the most optimized build, but it was at least fun. Wait, now this needs to be a sniper. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. That game's hard not to rage at, though. Especially when you catch it cheating, you're like, oh, there is no way. You're reading my inputs. You're like a bad Street Fighter game. You're like Street Fighter before they patch it, you know? But if you listen to people who love From Software and they love Elden Ring, they're like, "Oh no, it absolutely doesn't cheat. It's totally fair." Like, I was like, "Get out of here, you damn liar!" You gotta at least acknowledge that it cheats. I mean, you can get around it, you know, after you play at 100 hours or whatever. you can eventually outsmart it, but it doesn't take away the fact that it's cheating. Oh, is that my max capacity? Oh, okay. Yeah, the hitboxes are... I want to call those programming errors. I'll be as generous as I can and say that those are probably programming errors. But they're definitely... but the input reading and then just some of the patterns are just not meant for people. What am I doing with the beam rifle? My God. Where am I taking this? Okay. Oh, he's dead. Oh, damn it. Didn't realize that.
전력 공급 감소를 확인했지만 이 정도로는 부족해요, 계승자.
You're gonna be okay, buddy.
다시 달릴 수 있겠습니까?
Oh, you're dead again. Oh, that's not good. Wait, aren't you playing Bunny? Why are you dead? I hardly ever see a Bunny player die at this level. I know. I wish I had the time that these folks that makes these crazy builds. I wish I had that time. I just don't. I mean, and I have like more than the average person has for time in video games. And even I don't have that kind of time. I'm just like, man, I just cannot do this for a living, just to sit, 12 or 16 hours a day. Finding the perfect build. Grinding the right amount of items. Well, I just couldn't do it. Like the fastest way to carpal tunnel syndrome. Oh, okay. Quite a bit there. Excuse me. Boink! This is a heck of a lot of dudes, I gotta say. And they keep coming until you plant the bomb. So it's not like they ever stop.
자유 실드 0%.
용해로 온도 정상 범위 확인. 지금 출력을 유지할 수 있도록 시스템을 봉쇄해 두는 게 좋겠어요.
탄창 교체.
됐어요, 계승자. 이곳 설비 권한을 빼앗아 내가 언제든 조작할 수 있도록 해놨어요. 하지만 계승자, 적들이 이 설비를 물리적으로 파괴한다면 내 시스템 장악이 쓸모 없어질 거예요. 벌거스 병력을 모두 제거해야 해요.
세상.
Whoops. Oh, there's another player. I was like, who's that? Oh, okay.
강한 적이 그쪽으로
Somebody else is here.
이동했어. 내가 잡았어야 했는데.
세상.
It's hard to get in there. You're both dead? Oh my god, really? Alright, well, you died first. Oh, now I'm dead. Oh, shoot. I'm one to talk, huh? As soon as I said something.
다행이에요, 계승자. 이곳이 파괴됐다면 역배열을 진행할 수 없었을 거예요.
Oh my god, I'm full of junk again.
생일이라고 해도 설비 전체에 방어 병력이 가득해요. 전투를 피할 순 없을 테니 조심해.
Wait, where are we going? Oh, we started another mission. I was like, what?
계승자, 가까운 곳에 시설 제어 단말기가 있어요. 날 그곳에 연결해주면 정보를 확인해 볼게요.
I see. You started the same mission. Alright, so I was looking for something specific.
세상
계승자, 벌거스는 거신의 잔해를 녹여서 고농축 에너지 물질을 만들고 있었어요. 확실히 이 정도 엔트로피를 지닌 에너지로 철의 심장을 가열하면 반물질 상태로 만들기 충분해요. 이것이 역배열 에너지의 실체였군요.
안내자, 그럼 우리도 이곳에서 역비열 작업을 할 수 있나?
아니에요. 이곳은 거신을 녹이는 용의 설비일 뿐, 그 물질로 철의 심장을 가열하는 곳은 따로 있었어요. 아마도 그곳이 역배열 용광로겠죠. 이곳과 물리적으로 연결되어 있을 테니 제어 단말기에서 정보를 찾아볼게요.
I don't know if we should be trying this game, this particular mission again. I think all three of us died at least once. Oh, well, now there's only two of us. Well, never mind. That's not a good sign.
확실히 용해된 거신 잔해가 이곳에서 멀지 않은 곳으로 흐르고 있어요. 도면을 살펴볼게요.
Okay, let me head towards this other mission. Wait, where is this? Oh, we need to talk to the guy. Oh, what am I doing? Alright, I got more junk weapons. Junk. Yes, so rare. You sure you want to get rid of this rare thing, which drops every couple of seconds? Yes, I'm sure. Totally sure about that. I'll be okay about it. Not losing any sleep. Wow, a whole ton of submachine guns in there. I should reset my modules at some point in time. I just don't want to be back at level 1. I hate that idea. I mean, I know it'll be better in the long run, but I don't like it. Beam. Sniper. Beam. Submachine gun, shotgun. Fire skill. Maybe? Chill boost? That's okay most of the time. I think these are all fire-based enemies, though. Or, sorry, they're ice-based enemies, so I need fire. So much junk. So much! And the processors don't drop as much. All this other stuff, though. Okay, what do you gotta say, Miss Guide?
작별 시간은
No, I don't want to talk to Ajax.
이건 계승자, 드디어 역배열 용광로의 정확한 위치를 파악했어요. 그 설비는 요새 본부 지하에 있었어요. 용해로에서 녹인 거신 잔해가 그곳으로 흐르고 있었죠. 하지만 적들은 이미 본부를 향하는 곳에 단단한 방어선을 구축했어요. 이 요새의 수비 대장도 우리가 오길 기다리고 있을 거예요. 계승자, 이런 벌거스의 방어선을 지금 전력으로 돌파할 수 있나요? 당신들을 사지로 내모는 것 같아서 힘들지만
Oh yeah, I'm sure you regret it.
그런 것밖엔
Sure, it keeps you up at night.
안내자, 우린 괜찮다. 해낼 수 없더라도 해내야 하는 상황이다. 저는 요새 방어선 공격 거점으로 합류 바란다. 그곳에서 마지막 작전을 준비한다.
Yo. I do love Haley, even though she, you know, is not good in all these big group fights. She just does so much damage. It's kind of hard not to like her. And she just crush you with her thighs.
작별 시간이군. 결국 여기까지 왔군. 이번 싸움에 작전 성공 여부가 달려있다고 생각하니 긴장되는 건 사실이다. 꼭 처음 강단에 서던 날 같군. 하지만 상황 자체는
I mean, if you're into such a thing.
나은 편이다. 이곳은 역비열 에너지에 이끌렸던 거신들이 나타나 전투가 벌어졌던 것으로 추정된다. 요새 방어 시스템은 파괴했고 요새 방어 병력의 주요 거점은 와해된 상태지.
I love all these designs. They're so cool.
가능성이 있다는 뜻이다.
They do a good job with all the characters.
서담이 길었군. 그럼 전원 지금부터 벌거스 방어선 돌파 작전을
The Korean
시작한다.
sci-fi look is super refreshing too.
모든 벌거스를 뚫고
I'm so used to like European and Japanese designs.
다들 질문 있나?
질문이 뭐 있겠어? 이대로만 가자고.
좋아, 움직이자.
And again, at least Magnum Studio, I mean, they're really working on this game. Working hard on it.
데이터가 추가로 들어오고 있어요. 해석은 나에게 맡겨요, 계승자.
laundry skill is pretty cool. I should probably upgrade my my
벌거스가
Valve.
몰려가고 있어.
Is that what this to do? Ah, there we go.
계승자, 저 벌거스가 원격으로 데이터 전송을 막고 있어요. 대상을 제거해야 도면 데이터를 온전히 받을 수 있어요. 데이터를 무사히 받았어요. 이걸로 역배열 용광로까지 가는 길을 정확하게 찾을 수 있겠어요.
Less than 5 minutes, huh? Yeah,
벌거스가
right.
거실 잔해를 이용해 급적 폭발물을 만들었어. 이게 터지면 놈들도 무사하지 않을 텐데. 정말 미친 거 아니야? 기폭 장치를 고장내서 폭발을 막아야 해.
탄창 교체.
No, not yet. Oh, okay. So, one left somewhere.
좋아, 2개 남았어. 다른 거실 잔의 위치는 애쉬으로 전송할게.
It's funny how they're gonna move to Korea next year. And, most people move there because of like K-dramas and K-pop and stuff. Actually, have never seen a K-drama. The only bit of the language I know is through learning. No practical conversation. So it'll be interesting when I go there next year. Not going there for the typical reasons that everybody else goes there. Everybody else goes there for. But it'll be fun. It's okay to challenge your life once in a while. You don't want to get too comfortable. Brain turns to mush if that's you get too used to things. It's nice to see different people's point of view too. How the way the way the world works for them. I hate this. If I'm not far enough away, he doesn't drop his shield.
이제 하나 남았어. 조금만 더 힘내.
그쪽에도 나 같은 놈이 있었나 보구만. 거신을 폭발물로 사용하다니.
내 말이
And while I do like some K-pop, I wouldn't say that I'm like a super fan or anything. Like I don't even know, a quarter of what's popular in that part of the world's music. Whereas I think a lot of people go there, they either know like a lot of the actors from the TV shows, or they know a lot of the groups, the music that gets exported out. I'm just going there because not really for work, the use of cloud technology and automation is kind of on the cutting edge over there. So it makes sense for somebody that does that for a living to want to go there. Nah, they got me. It's weird, they drop their shields when you're far away, but not when you're close.
여긴 헤일리. 저항이 거세다.
These cryo soldiers, they just zap you.
재장전.
정말 큰일 날 뻔했어. 해체 도와줘서 고마워.
Yeah, I mean the game's definitely gotten harder. Now that they locked the character level progression.
지금부터 요새 핵심으로 침투해 역별 용광로까지 가는 길을 확보한다. 레픽, 비에서 너희는 다른 지점을 타격해 적들의 방어 병력 분산을 부탁한다. 난 입구를 봉쇄할 테니 나머지 인원은 시설 내부로 침투할 수 있도록. 지금부터 이곳은 아무도 들어가지 못하게 방어하겠다.
But we'll see. Obviously, my streaming schedule is going to change since the time zones are going to be drastically different out there. Although it'll largely depend on what kind of job I find out there as well. I've got some potentials lined up where that maybe my streaming schedule won't be affected as much, but it's just so hard to say. But regardless, I won't be dropping YouTube anytime soon. I just may feature be featured more on So-Op.
저 녀석인가? 혼자서 거신 여러 쓰러뜨렸다는 벌거스 지휘관이.
May have to drop Facebook gaming. Possibly Twitch. I don't know how people feel about Twitch out there.
우리가 녀석을 상대하는 게 좋겠고.
I just know it's not super duper popular like it is in the States.
전투가 끝나면 내 위치로 합류 부탁한다. 나머지 인원은 역비열 용광로에서 철의 심장을 파괴할 동안 우리가 요새
And, you
내부로
know,
들어오려는
Twitch really
불꽃선을
hasn't
막는
done
거다.
much for that audience
좋지.
to accommodate for their different
청탄년들이
tastes.
그런 걸 또 잘하거든.
입구를 알리면
They're
시간을
used to a
더벌
lot
수
more
있을
features
거야.
in their streaming services than what Twitch offers as an audience member. To begin with, I'll make sure to make some announcements when the time comes. It won't be till like August of next year, so plenty of time to make arrangements. And I'll still keep the English streams, of course. I'll just have to switch to half the streams being in Korean.
장전.
Although a good majority of the Korean audience is bilingual, it's one of those things that happens in the rest of the world that doesn't really happen in the States, learning another language. Every native Korean person I've ever talked to wants to speak English. It's like, yeah, English isn't the thing I want to practice. I'm okay at it, you know? Cryo soldiers, man. They're such a pain. All that flipping and what did it get you? Get you dead, son. Get you dead, son.
표적으로 제격.
Later. Actually, no, the funny thing is all this time I've been streaming on Twitch and Facebook gaming and YouTube. You know, I never met the monetization standards that they have here. There's always some new rule that they make up every couple of years that prevents me from reaching whatever arbitrary goal they have. But So-Op, I mean, they already approved me for monetization. I haven't been with them anywhere near as long. Really, I've just been with them since they started their U.S. operation or U.S. push. So yeah, that was surprising. I don't even really have that big of an audience out there yet. But it kind of goes to show that there are definitely other streaming platforms out there that are much more fair and reasonable about how they do their monetization. And the Korean audience is absolutely huge, so it's not a matter of audience not being there for a company to be profitable with streamers. It's just the streaming services. Yeah, just one reason or another, they want to limit the number of people that they want to pay out, even though they're more than happy to do take all that advertising revenue, which you know, I have nothing to do with. So.
요새 내부 침투 완료. 지금부터 철의 심장 파괴 임무를 시작한다. 안내자, 그럼 최후의 순간까지 잘 부탁한다.
나도 당신을 믿을게요, 에이젝스.
But I do like Solo Up. Even though they're not native English speakers, they do have an English site. In general, that whole community is much more palatable.
계승자, 마침내 여기까지 왔군요.
But again, not leaving Twitch or YouTube, so just look at content for me.
가동할 준비를 마쳤어요. 아르케 속에 수용된 철의 심장도 다시 꺼내기 위한 준비를 끝냈고요. 이제 당신의 준비만 남았어요, 계승자. 비록 용광로를 가동시킬 기회도, 철의 심장을 꺼낼 기회도 단 한 번뿐이지만 난 우리가 해낼 수 있을 거라 믿어요. 함께 철의 심장을 파괴하는 거예요.
Heart of the fortress? Okay, well. Let's do it. Oh, I should probably empty out my inventory. Oh well. I just have so much junk. I have more junk in my inventory than in my trunk. And that's a lot. It's a lot of junk. Alright, this will be the last mission for today. And then we got other games to play. For better or for worse. Maybe someday I'll finish East 10. A game that just seems to go on forever. It's like yet another bad guy pops up. Yet another area pops up. I'm gonna tell you something. Get your money's worth. Oh, oh. What? Oh no! I got the boot. Yeah, that's super weird. Very rarely does this ever happen. I mean, the game has actually been pretty stable for me. Strangely enough. Usually these games are not stable. You know, not by a long shot. Oh, here, I can empty out my inventory. least some of it. That's okay. I had to watch them cheeks bounce for a while I'm on my way to my destination. These developers, they know what we like. I mean, all the men are super handsome too, if that's your thing. No. Didn't look that far. I guess it was pretty far. Okay, one more time. I know, makes me sad to think about. No more music from that group. Oh god, now I can't remember the name of the group. Losing my mind. What little I have. What can I get from here? The firefly? Oh boy, the firefly. And detachment. The two weapon classes I don't use. Breaks reverse fate. I think I already have one of those. I mean, some of this stuff is okay. Oh, is it just me? Oh, okay. Well, that's a surprise.
계승자, 지금부터 용해로를 가동해 역배열 용광로 시동 작업에 들어갈게요. 당신은 애시브에 표시한 길을 따라 용광로 쪽으로 이동해요. 벌거스 병력이 당신을 쫓겠지만 절대 지체돼선 안 돼요. 서둘러 움직여야 해요.
안내자, 역배열 공정은 엄청난 출력을 가진 에너지가 방출된다고 들었다. 내 보호막이 없어도 투입된 인원의 생존을 보장할 수 있나?
역배열 용광로에 철의 심장을 두고 탈출할 수 있다면 계승자가 그 에너지에 노출될 일은 없어요. 문제는 요새 수비를 담당하는 지휘관 벌거스예요. 그 벌거스가 우리 앞에 나타난다면 시간이 지체되어 성공을 장담할 수 없어요.
그건 우리에게 맡겨. 아무리 강한 놈이라도 다 터뜨려 줄 테니까.
실드 재충전이 필요하다. 실드 전력.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't realize that was gonna be like that.
용해로를 가동하고 있다니 역배열 용광로에 대해 알고 있는 건가? 그걸 과부하시켜 요새를 파괴할 수 있을 거라 생각하나 보군.
One more time.
없는 짓이야. 적벽을 닫고
What's the name of the group? Just
이동을 막아라.
like they're always in my playlist.
보급을
I'll have at least
마치면
one song of theirs on my playlist. I can't remember the name of the group.
사냥하겠다.
Terrible.
벌거스가 시간을 끌고 있군요. 전력을 차단하면 격벽을 열 수 있을 거예요. 다행히 적들은 우리의 진짜 목적을 알지 못하고 있어요. 단순히 요새를 무너뜨리러 온 줄 알고 있군요.
하지만 제이버의 방해 전파 효력이 닿으면 적들도 모든 걸 알게 될 거야. 그 전에 반드시 작전을 끝내야 해.
실드 재충전이 필요하다. 여긴 헤일리. 저항이 거세다. 이겨내야 해.
Why don't I hit B first? Oh.
실드 전력품. 단일 실드. 실드 전력품. 단일 실드 0%. 여긴 헤일리. 저항이 거세다.
Oh my god.
아직도 카렐님과 통신 왜곡이 안 되고 있나?
I've already lost 2 lives. It's just the beginning part of the game.
하지만 놈들이 역배열 용광로에 가는 이유를 카렐님께서 알 필요는 없지. 주간 계승자는 말을 하지 않는다.
Kind of low on ammo too. What the heck?
병력을 철의 신장 연구실 쪽으로 보내라. 이곳에서 계승자를 상대한다. 너에게 공을 세울 기회를 주겠다. 가서 저놈들을 없애라.
실드 재충전이 필요하다. 실드 전량 소모. 실드 재충전이 필요하다. 장전.
Damn it. I thought I hit him. 실드 전량 소모. 여긴 헤일리. 잔유 실드량 0%. 실드 재충전이 필요하다. 재장전.
제법이군. 전 병력 역배열 용광로 제어 시스템을 파괴해라. 카렌님의 과업에 손을 대고 싶지 않지만 아몬에게 다시 맡기면 그만이다. 니놈들이 원하는 걸 내주지 않겠다.
계승자, 시간이 너무 지체됐어요. 적이 대응에 나서고 있어요. 적들이 제어 시스템을 파괴하면 역배열을 진행할 수 없어요. 서둘러 막아야 해요.
Oh. Yeah, that's kind of rough for Haley to do it all by herself. She has no group mechanic. That's just not what she specializes in. Why not use a gold weapon? I don't know if I have one.
계승자, 지금부터 용해로를 가동해 역배열
Or
용광로
I don't know if I have
시스템에
one that's
들어갈게요.
sufficiently leveled up.
당신은
I think the only
애쉬의
gold weapons I have
용광로
are
쪽으로 이동해.
still base level.
벌거스 병력이 당신을 쫓겠지만 절대 지체돼선 안 돼요. 서둘러 움직여야 해요.
안내자, 역배열 공정은 엄청난 출력을 가진 에너지가 방출된다고 들었다.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still playing on normal. Like, this isn't on hard.
투입된 인원의 생존을 보장할 수 있나?
역배열 용광로에 철의 심장을 두고 탈출할 수 있다면 계승자가 그 에너지에 노출될 일은 없어요. 문제는 요새 수비를 담당하는 지휘관 벌거스예요. 그 벌거스가 우리 앞에 나타난다면 시간이 지체되어 성공을 장담할 수 없어요.
그건 우리에게 맡겨. 아무리 강한 놈이라도 다 터뜨려 줄 테니까.
용해로를 가동하고 있다니 역배열 용광로에 대해 알고 있는가? 그걸 과부하시켜 요새를 파괴할 수 있을 거라 생각하나 보군. 의미 없는 짓이다. 벽벽을 닫고 적들의 이동을 막아라. 보급을 마치면 놈들을 직접 사냥하겠다.
벌거스가 시간을 끌고 있군요. 전력을 차단하면 벽벽을 열 수 있을 거예요. 다행히 적들은 우리의 진짜 목적을 알지 못하고 있어요. 단순히 요새를 무너뜨리러 온 줄 알고 있군요.
하지만 제이버의 방해 전파 효력이 닿으면 적들도 모든 걸 알게 될 거야. 그 전에 반드시 작전을 끝내야 해.
대장전.
아직도 카렐린과 통신 회복이 안 되고 있나? 하긴 아기오스 쪽도 응답이 없군. 하지만 놈들이 역배열 용광로에 가는 이유를 카렐님께서 알 필요는 없지. 휴관 계승자는 말을 하지 않는다.
Is one of the players even playing? Seems like he's just sitting there.
병력을 철의 신장 연구실 쪽으로 보내라. 이곳에서 계승자를 상대한다. 너에게 공을 세울 기회를 주겠다. 가서 저놈들을 없애라.
사전 실드를
제법이군. 전병력 역배열 용광로 제어 시스템을 파기해라. 카렐님의 과업에 손을 대고 싶지 않지만 아몬에게 다시 맡기면 그만이다.
That was targeted me this way.
놈들이 원하는 걸 내주지 않겠다.
계승자, 시간이 너무 지체됐어요. 적이 대응에 나서고 있어요. 적들이 제어 시스템을 파괴하면 역배열을 진행할 수 없어요. 서둘러 막아야 해요.
Ah, damn it. Yeah, he's a little busy. Quit targeting me. Damn it.
기다려. 사전 실드를 0%. 실드 전량 소모. 여긴 헤일리. 저항이 거세다. 제법이야.
Oh my god.
저 멀쩡합니다. 이것 보십시오.
Nice to meet you. Guess I'm stuck behind a barrier.
계승자, 용광로 가동에 필요한 핵심 설비를 찾았어요. 내가 그 설비를 장악해 볼게요. 그러면 역배열 가동이 불가능한 상태는 막을 수 있을 거예요.
충전이 필요하다.
Dude, I swear they always find their way, their way to me.
안내자, 적들의 시스템 파기는 막았나?
다행히 핵심 설비에 접속해서 시스템을 장악하고 있어요. 이 작업이 끝나면 역배열 용광로를 가동할 수 있을 거예요. 하지만 적들이 자동화 시스템을 손상시켰어요. 역배열 작업을 마치려면 내가 용광로 시스템을 끝까지 수동 제어할 수밖에 없는 상황이에요.
잠깐. 그 말이
누군가 용광로에 끝까지 남아있어야 한다는 뜻이잖아.
내가 지금 그쪽으로 가겠다. 그 임무는 내가 맡지.
에이젝스, 제발 냉정하게 대처해. 여기 당신이 없어. 방어선을 유지할 수 없어. 방어선이 무너지면 모두 벌거스에게 각기격파 당할 거라고.
이런.
계승자, 당신의 생각은 어떤가요? 계승자? 계승자, 당신의 마음은 잘 알겠어요. 그러면 모두에게 작전 속행을 알릴게요.
무슨 말이지? 작전을 속행하겠다고?
틀린 말은 아니다. 여기까지 와서 포기할 순 없다. 그만큼 우리도 방어선을 잘 지켜야 한다. 이곳이 무너지면 용광로 쪽도 끝이니까.
단단히 각오해야겠군.
I do not have hard mode unlocked. This is my first time through story mode. But I'm getting close, obviously, toward the end here. But I only play for a couple hours a day. Usually 2 at the most. So it takes me a long time to go through a game like this.
저곳이 역배열 용광로. 당신이 준비를 마치면 아르케 속에 수용된 철의 심장을 꺼낼게요. 나도 당신과 끝까지 함께할 거예요, 계승자. 역배열 시퀀스 가동. 철의 심장 과부하 개시. 계승자, 철의 심장이 과부하로 파괴될수록 용광로 주변에 이상 현상이 발생할 거예요. 이건 보이드 침식에 가까운 에너지군요. 가까이 다가가면 위험할 수 있으니 조심해요. 하지만 당신은 용광로 주변을 벗어나선 안 돼요. 계승자의 아르케가 있어야 내가 용광로 시스템을 제어할 수 있어요.
놈들이 대체 어떻게 철의 심장을 가지고 있는 거지? 그것도 역배열된 심장을. 전병들, 역배열 용광로를 막아라. 카렐님께 이 사실을 알려야 한다. 서둘러 동산을 복구해라.
철의 심장 질량 손실 30%. 심장의 폭주가 심해지고 있어요. 보이드 침식도 늘어나고 있으니 조심해요.
방어선이 뚫리고 있다. 더 많은 베거스 병력이 용광로 쪽으로 가고 있다.
저쪽은 살아남기에도 바쁠 거야. 우리가 좀 더 힘내야 해.
철의 심장 질량 손실 60%. 계승자, 반물질화된 철의 심장 파편이 떨어져 나오고 있어요. 조심해요.
역배열 철의 심장이 역배열을 더하고 있다니 심장을 파괴하려는 건가? 그래, 처음부터 이걸 노리고 있었군. 하지만 그냥 두지 않겠다.
이런 진짜 수비 대장이 방어선을 돌파했어. 그쪽으로 가고 있을 거야.
레픽, 어머해줘. 에이젝스를 부축해야 해.
나보다 용광로 쪽이.
이 열기, 그래, 난 이곳만을 위해 만들어졌지. 난 카렐님의 과업을 지킬 것이다. 클리포스로 갈 것이다.
계승자, 저 벌거스가 역배열 용광로를 긴급 정지시켰어요. 최종 안전장치를 해제하지 않으면 과부하를 끝낼 수 없어요. 저 벌거스를 쓰러뜨리고 최종 안전장치를 해제해요.
실드 전력
Oh, damn it. Right to the muck. Where the hell is he? He's always on the other side of the screen. You never find him.
최종 안전장치 해제 대기 중. 계승자, 철의 심장을 파괴해요.
Oh, okay. You're going through it the first time too? Yeah. Takes a long time. Or do you mean have just like a little time playtime? Yeah, unfortunately I play like a lot of games at the same time. So I just can't dedicate, you know, one block of time for a game like this. So, you know, usually everybody beats the game before I do. You know, by months. Sometimes years. But I get to it eventually. Just not quickly. Yeah, such cool designs. There's a really bang-up job on the artwork and engineering.
철의 심장은 확인됐나?
요새 내부에서 철의 심장 에너지 파동을 감지할 수 없다. 카렐, 아무래도 철의 심장은 파괴된 것 같다.
Yeah, and generally I don't really play looter shooters like this. There's not like a whole lot of them that I like. Maybe 3 or 4 at the most. But this one really got me.
함선을 돌려. 제각한다.
And you know, it didn't at first. When it first came out, I wasn't really that into it, and I sort of put it off. But you know, when I saw the developer was really putting their time into it and listening to feedback, you know, I gave it another chance, and I'm glad I did. Because the heart of the game is really good.
헐거스한테 퇴각 중. 반복한다. 헐거스한테 퇴각 중. 참모부, 그쪽 상황 전달해라.
요새 핵심부에서 대규모 폭발 확인. 철의 심장은 파괴된 것으로 보인다. 다만 계승자 신호가 포착되지 않는다. 계승자, 응답하라. 계승자!
계승자, 내 목소리가 들리나요?
Oh, I don't know. I'm like Cosmos. I'm drifting off in space.
날
Or
믿어줘서
Master Chief.
고마워요. 이제 누구도 잉그리스의 균형을 해칠 수 없어요. 하지만 잉그리스에는 아직 당신이 필요해요.
보이드 차원에서 아르케신을 감지해. 이 파장은 계승자의 아르케입니다.
세네카, 좌표 계산이 필요해. 긴급 전송 장치 가동. 전송을 시작합니다. 계승자 생명신호 확인. 반복한다. 계승자 생명신호 확인. 철의 심장 파괴도 확인됐습니다. 작전 성공입니다.
진짜 우리가 이겼어.
역시 해낼 줄 알았다니까.
길이 남을 역사 수업 자리였다.
이쪽도 벌거스가 퇴각하고 있어. 진짜 끝인 줄 알았네.
미끼로 썼던 철의 심장을 지키지 못한 건 아쉽군.
야, 살아남은 것에 감사하자.
인류는 너무나 나약해. 그래서 우리가 꼭 필요하지.
Alright. Months after everyone else has Ultimate Bunny, I had to wait for a special event for me to get Ultimate Bunny. But at least there she is. Although I probably won't play her for a while. Okay, let's make that our target, and then we have a little more dialogue to go through. And then we can end the night, or we won't end the night, but we'll stop playing this game after this. And then hopefully we'll get to the end of East 10. Well, I don't know though. It seems like the game just goes on forever. Probably going to be like another area and another hidden boss. That's how it's been so far, at least.
전술 설계가 그리 쉬운 줄 아십니까? 계승자, 다행입니다. 무사했군요. 당신을 잃는 줄 알았습니다. 이건 생존 확률이 0%에 가까웠어요. 다행히 철의 심장 파괴 여파로 보이드 공간에 강제 연결됐었나 봅니다. 그래서 보이드를 표류 중이었을 거예요. 어찌됐든 당신에게 이 기쁜 소식을 직접 전할 수 있어서 다행입니다. 철의 심장 파괴 작전은 성공했습니다. 각 전선 벌거스 병력도 후퇴하고 있어요. 이렇게 공격을 포기한 걸 보니 카렐은 중대한 전략 목표를 잃은 게 분명합니다. 모든 면에서 밀리고 있던 인류가 결국 전황을 뒤집은 거예요. 지금 백야 협곡 상황까지 취합해서 작전 보고를 정리하고 있어요. 그쪽에 투입된 계승자들도 모두 무사하다고 합니다. 자세한 상황은 알파가 설명해 줄 겁니다. 지금 바로 사령부로 가보세요. 잠깐. 계승자, 사령부 참모가 아닌 개인으로서 계승자들에게 감사를 표하고 싶습니다. 특히 당신은 철의 심장을 파괴하고 이 모든 위기를 막아냈어요. 우리 모두 당신에게 빚을 진 거예요. 정말 고마워요, 계승자.
작전 결과 브리핑 대기 중. 알비온으로 복귀한 계승자들은 사령부로 보고 바란다.
고생했어, 유진.
대장도요. 돌아가면 먹을 것 좀 해줘, 플레어.
캬, 당연하지. 식료품 창고 대방출이란.
What do you got to say for yourself, Alpha?
이번 작전의 성공이 다들 고생 많았다. 아니, 고생이란 말로 다 표현할 수 없을 만큼 이번 작전은 인류의 모든 것이 걸려 있었지. 하지만 인류는 하나 되어 이번 작전을 성공시켰고 카렐과 벌거스는 후퇴하고 있다. 카렐은 역배열 철의 심장을 빼앗긴 걸 알고 대응에 나섰지만 그땐 이미 네가 심장을 파괴한 시점이었지. 덕분에 우리가 큰 승리를 거뒀다, 계승자. 너희들과 안내자가 있어서 정말 다행이야. 하지만 카렐은 우리가 미끼로 사용했던 철의 심장을 확보해서 흔적도 찾을 수 없는 곳으로 이동했다. 현재 모든 정찰 자산을 이용해 카렐의 기함을 수색하고 있지만 결과는 장담할 수 없는 상태다. 그래, 전쟁은 끝난 게 아니야. 아직 카렐에겐 2개의 철의 심장이 남아있고 지금보다 더 위험한 계획을 꾸미고 있을 거다.
Maybe he just wants to run a bake sale
병력이 많이 남아있다. 오히려 놈들은
with 2 Ironheart ovens.
더욱 날뛰고 있을 테지. 당분간은 각 전선에서 국지전에 대응하며 카렐의 함대와 철의 심장 추적 작전이 진행될 거다. 그러니 다들 승리를 모두 만끽하면 재정비를 갖추고 있어. 지금부턴 완전한 승리를 위해 나아갈 시간이다. 앞으로도 잘 부탁한다, 계승자.
계승자, 마침내 성각자들이 남긴 숭고한 임무 중 하나를 완수했군요. 당신이 정말 자랑스러워요. 하지만 나머지 철의 심장을 파괴하기 위해선 당신에게 당부할 내용이 있어요. 내게로 와요, 계승자.
I'll be on such a bummer. She just always has bad news. That girl is just a rainy day every day.
계승자, 이번 작전을 위해 많은 사람이 희생을 각오했지만 당신의 용기는 특별했어요. 당신은 죽음을 각오하고 AI에 불과한 날 대신에 철의 심장을 파괴했죠. 당신이 아니었다면 인류는 이 순간을 맞이할 수 없었을 거예요. 하지만 계승자, 다가올 미래에 대해서 알아둬야 할 내용이 있어요. 당신도 알다시피 매지스터들은 인류에게 자원과 기술을 지원하며 그 대가로 철의 심장을 원하고 있었어요. 허나 우린 철의 심장을 파괴했고 매지스터들은 협정 위반을 근거로 인류를 압박할 수도 있는
Guess we're
상황이에요.
making enemies of everyone.
앞으로 매지스터 측과 마찰이 발생하고 그들의 지원이 불투명해질 수도 있겠지만 부디 잊지 말아요. 모든 철의 심장은 잉그리스에서 없어져야 한다는 것을. 그 각오만 잊지 않는다면 우린 이 시기를 헤쳐나갈 수 있어요. 지금처럼 계승자로서 사명을 따르며 소중한 존재들을 지키며 나아가요. 내가 인류를 도울게요. 난 당신을 믿어요, 계승자. 당신의 여정은 아직 끝나지 않았어요.
계승자, 이렇게 살아있어서
Woohoo! Hey, we unlocked another difficulty. It only took me, you know,
인류를 구한 영웅을 만나고 싶군요.
whatever, what, 4 months or 6 months or however long it's been since this game has been released. A year? I don't know. You cannot take on difficulty missions by changing the difficulty. Challenge yourself to receive rewards that only can be acquired from hard difficulty missions. Try your hand at hard difficulty infiltration operations and void intercept battles, or receive rewards that can only be acquired through hard difficulty missions. Check the map for hard difficulty rewards, check the locations of your desired rewards, and check all rewards to see the rewards that vary with each field's round. Okay, so why don't we stop it there? This is meowmurai. You've been watching the First Descendant running on PC. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream. That'll be East 10.